What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet, and I wanted to talk to you about a very simple concept today. I want to talk about you only live once, right? YOLO. When I was younger, I suffered from all kinds of health issues. I was overeating, I had asthma, had all this different stuff going on, but just like most young people, I thought that I was immortal. Like, I'll never have to worry about dying. I'll never have to worry about getting sick. And sometimes my doctor would tell me these fatalistic things that would try to encourage me to lose weight. He would say things like, you know, if you keep going the way you're going, you're going to be dead by 30. And I used to think, well, I'm pretty miserable. I'm pretty unhappy. I'm mentally unstable. I'm physically addicted to food. I'm batshit nuts. I may as well just do what I want. I only live once anyway. I'm going to die one day anyway. I may as well just do whatever the hell I want. And what I wanted to do was play a lot of video games, go to a lot of buffets, play a lot of Magic, and just fuck around. So that's what I did. I also wanted to build a career for myself because I knew I was going to need money to do the things I wanted to do. So I worked really, really hard at doing web design when I was younger, and then, of course, YouTube now that I'm older. But eventually I reached 30 and then 35, and I'm a year away from being 40 now, believe it or not. And, I'm very lucky to still be alive with all the health issues that I've had, and I'm very lucky to be on this planet. But there's something I never really considered when I was younger, when I was living the YOLO lifestyle, when I was living the I'm going to die one day anyway, I may as well just do whatever the hell I want. And it's not quantity of life. Because quantity of life, the amount of life you live, really is kind of meaningless. If you die at 40, or you die at 80, or you die at 120, it doesn't really matter because you're dead. I've never been worried about quantity of life. But one of the things that I wish my doctor had talked to me about, and what I want to talk to you guys about today, is quality of life. I want to talk to you about the decisions that you make every day that affect the quality of your life, and specifically the quality of the life that you're going to have as you approach middle age and as you approach being an adult. And I know what you're thinking. Why would I listen to this fat ass? Like, clearly, he's made a lot of wrong choices. That's why you should listen to me on this particular topic. People are always giving me health advice. Well, let me give you a piece of health advice, because if nothing else, I should be able to serve as a bad example. Let me tell you where I fucked up so that you don't fuck up the same way I did. Okay? The mistake that I made is I did a lot of things that would affect the quality of my life. I didn't exercise very much. And if I'd exercised more, I would have had better body strength. I'd be better capable of handling the weight that I have. I didn't watch my sugar intake, so of course I became diabetic. I did not watch my weight, so of course now as I approach 40, I'm having a lot of mobility issues with the arthritis in my knees and my legs. Even right now, this past couple of weeks, I've been suffering from some micro fractures I have in my hip and my femur, which are very slowly healing and are going to heal for the next 6 weeks according to my doctor. And they have been excruciatingly painful, affecting my sleep schedule, and they've got me on all these stupid medications to ease the pain and to fight any infection that gets set up in it, and I'm having all kinds of side effects from these medicines, and that's the quality of my life now. The quality of my life is piss poor, because I made all of these YOLO decisions. Because I made all of these, it doesn't really matter, I'm going to die one day anyway. So my suggestion is here for you is, and if you're willing to listen, is don't make the mistakes I made. Focus not on quantity of life, because quantity of life is ultimately meaningless. Once you're dead, you're dead. Quality of life is what matters. And you need to stay mentally and physically fit so that the quality of your life is good, so that your life is enjoyable. And sure, right now, it might be very enjoyable to smoke or drink a lot, maybe very enjoyable to do some drugs, maybe very enjoyable to be eating whatever you want. It may be very enjoyable to not have to exercise and deal with that bullshit. Yeah, that may be very enjoyable now. But you are most likely looking at another 20, 40, 60 years on this planet. And if you get arthritis at 40 like I did, trust me, you're not going to like it. If you have mobility issues at 40 the same way I have, trust me, you're not going to like it. If you have onset diabetes around the age of 35, trust me, you're not going to like it. So people are always so eager to give me advice. Here's a little bit of advice back. Take care of your body. It's your home. It's your house. It will house you for the entirety of your life. It is a fragile piece of meat. Meat and bone is all it is. And if you don't put the right things in it, and you don't avoid the wrong things, and you don't exercise it, and you don't take care of it, you're going to end up a little bit miserable like me. And these days, I'm limited. I'd love to be at VidCon this weekend, but I can't because of my weight and because of my mobility issues. Maybe next year. These are all things I'm working to fix. But if you fix them now while you're young, you'll never have to deal with this shit like I am. So please, 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 please. You got to do it. You only live once.